Very hot edition of AAPW, featuring in the main event with a returning Manny Domingo. We're looking to rock the AAPW stage once again with all the new knowledge we've learned at Ohio Valley Wrestling. You saw it on the pre-show too. Jay Skye calls out Michael Arrow, Lalo Luna looking to take it back to ETC for what he did to him 2 weeks ago. And among much more. You're not going to want to miss any of it, including the title match between Zach Taylor and Houston Hendricks for the AAPW Wrestling Championship. Now, we're going to get right out of the action here. Don't go anywhere.
Before we do, please help me in introducing the owner of AAPW, the head trainer at AAPW, a Texas wrestling legend, Ray Papa Don Campo!
This microphone here. What do you think, guys? Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I missed my ring though. I do miss that. I will tell you that. So, well, welcome tonight. I know it's weird, it's rainy, it's outside, but hey, that just shows me that you guys are dedicated wrestling fans here in Austin, Texas, and you guys care, and I know you love your professional wrestling. So I know a lot of people are out in San Antonio, boo them, but what they're missing out on, but here tonight, we're going to rock the house as if we were in San Antonio, and we're going to show y'all what a show is all about here at AAPW. Are y'all ready to see that? All right now I want to bring out, I got some interviews because I have some people that I need to talk to, and last show we were here, you saw what he did when he accepted to be part of Benjamin Greenback's team. I was devastated, I was shocked, I was appalled, but I want to bring him out here right now. So ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jay Skye.
incredible, honestly unforgettable. You
What were you thinking? Why did you join Benjamin Greenback? I guess we all want to know that.
I joined.
Why did you accept his offer and said, I'm going to be a part of his team, to be part of his group? And I have no words, brother. What happened?
Desperate.
Last time I checked, I won last week. So, I think it was a good decision, Pops. I lost twice already, but with Greenback at my side, I got a win to my belt. And I think tonight will be another one.
You probably cheated.
Did you cheat with your husband? Oh, okay.
Look, we got to figure this out. Why you accept his offer, but I know, look, Greenback is one of the most hated managers here at AAPW. Am I right? Yes. Nobody here likes him, and now you align yourself with him to be part of his organization, of his group, and you think that's going to take you to the top, right?
Correct. Look here, look, you ain't got to like me. You don't have to like me. I didn't ask for you to like me. But one thing that you will do, you will respect me. You will respect Greenback. Shut up! I don't know. You know what? I'm done with this interview because you didn't give me any answers, and I guess we'll see you later at the match. Ladies and gentlemen, primetime Jay Skye.
I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But then they come and see, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for it, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge.
Wow. That didn't really go anywhere I thought, so thought I'd get better explanation for that, but I didn't. So want to also let you know, guys, we will be back up here again next Saturday, February the 4th, right here at the AAPW Arena. We got another big show right here, February the 4th, next Saturday. So please be here for that one. We're going to get the year started here in 2023, and we're going to get kicking, and we're going to get going. We got a lot of stuff to offer the fans. We got new stars coming in, and we have a lot of new faces coming in to AAPW, so you don't want to miss all the action. All right now, I have to bring out to you my second interview. And you know, I have to. I didn't want to, but you know what? I want him out here because he has to now pay up, because now he has to defend his championship, and we're talking about the AAPW Wrestling Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, the former commissioner of AAPW, Zach Taylor. Now, Zach, I have to ask you, for someone who's a champion here at AAPW, why did you make it so difficult to give a little 16-year-old a title shot?
Hey, man, he's free.
Well, Paps, there's a thing called a hierarchy here at AAPW. And you're trying to tell me, after all the years that I've put into this company, who's not there?
You're not there.
I've been there. I am there.
Get off your invisible pedestal, buddy.
So, you gotta understand, when I started in this business, he was 6 years old. You think that this child stands a chance? Listen, I beat him one-on-one. Victory. It was legitimate too. No cheating. All right? And then, during the 2-on-1, I didn't even lose. Edmund Thornton Chen lost that match. I didn't even lose. And then, he had to bring in Jay Lethal just to get a victory over me. He doesn't deserve my presence. He doesn't deserve what I bring to this business. He doesn't deserve this belt.
You don't deserve to be here. Facts.
But I am here.
You are the current AAPW wrestling champion, you know, but the fact of the matter is, tonight you have no options, you have no choice. You will be defending that title against Houston Hendricks right here in this ring. So all this time that you were making the excuses or making the reasons that you want to put on the table, but tonight it comes to a full head, one-on-one.
I don't know what you're talking about, Pops. There's never been any excuses. There's never been any reasons. Tonight, one-on-one, me and the child, and I will show you guys once and for all why I have been the champion for as long as I've been. So, with that being said, everybody, buckle up and get ready, because what happens to the boy tonight is all of your fault.
Ladies and gentlemen, Zach Taylor. Wow. That's going to be a match tonight. I know you don't want to miss that one tonight. It's going to be on fire here at AAPW. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have a treat for you tonight. Today, we had a visit. We have a couple of visitors here tonight, but I want to bring out to you a special guest of AAPW, and they came all the way here from Louisville, Kentucky. They are here tonight, but one of the men, I'm bringing them out here right now. He is the owner of Ohio Valley Wrestling. He is a former superstar in ECW and WWE. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Al Snow! Welcome to AAPW. I know the fans, I'm excited you're here. And I know the fans here are excited you're here. Ladies and gentlemen, today we had a seminar with the guys. They were in there training, working hard, learning, and I guess tonight we're going to see the results of that tonight with all the hard work here at AAPW. Al, what do you give us your
I'm just so excited to be here. I really can't thank all of you fans for being here tonight. Give yourselves a big hand. This is going to be an incredible show. I think you're going to have a great time. I've heard nothing but great things about the fans here in Austin, Texas. I had to come down and see for myself, and I am not disappointed. I've been back there in the back while you were doing the other interviews, and you fans are awesome, especially that one lady over there. Good job. Good job, man. Keep that up. You just keep at it tonight, okay? I'll be watching you more than I do the wrestlers. You're entertaining. But I'm really happy to be here, and we've got one of your own, Manny Domingo, is now a regular with OVW. If you guys want to watch him on OVW, you can tune in to Fight TV every Thursday night from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern, and you can watch Manny on TV every week. You know, we're looking to expand the partnership between AAPW and OVW in the future, and you know, hopefully you'll see more people down here to really enjoy being in front of you amazing fans. I can't thank you again enough for coming out tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Al Snow! Well, I don't know about you guys, but I know I'm ready for some wrestling action. Are you ready? No, I didn't think you heard me right. I said I'm ready for some wrestling action. Are you ready? Then let's get this show on the road. Let's go. Take it away, guys.
Thank you, sir.
All right, we're getting right back into it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from New Orleans, Louisiana, Cashfall. from Marble Falls, Texas, Warsaw. And he is the interdimensional funky feline from outer space, Space Tiger Jr.
We're getting into our first match here right away. We see the Picture team opening up together. Space Tiger Jr., Cashfall, and Warsaw banded together in our opening bout against some worthwhile opponents. I'm Garrett Schultz here on commentary, temporarily solo at the moment. For now, welcome to AAPW HEATWAVE. Six-man tag and a count is going to start us off here. Exciting stuff. Space Tiger showing old glory off the crowd to the crowd, as Cashfall and Warsaw make their way into the ring here. Cashfall returning after a short hiatus from the show. Warsaw once again a mainstay here. Whether or not the crowd enjoys that, you know, it's a little different out there. Space Tiger, a favorite here at AAPW. An interesting matchup here. These three haven't really shown to have that good of chemistry in the past. Can they meld their minds together temporarily enough to pull out a win here? That's gonna be a question we're gonna have to
The Canadian Trapper, CJC, Caleb John Gautier, The Flower Child, Ollie Summers, You Can't Deny, Danny O'Reilly, from Tinder.com, Culture Shock!
And some long-running mainstays here at AAPW, some audience favorites, Culture Shock, all three members once again united together in this opening bout here tonight. Danny O'Reilly, Ollie Summers, and the Canadian Trapper, CJC, working together against this unlikely team-up of Space Tiger Warsaw and Cashfall to see who's going to come out on top in this opening bout here. It's absolutely going to be an exciting match, without a doubt. We're going to see what kind of insanity these three teams can pull out to get the win up on each other. Every one of them experts in the ring, every one of them almost unpredictable in their fortes and styles, the kind of expertise they bring to the ring as well. It's going to be an interesting bout, without a doubt. Shot, of course, taking a little bit of time to show up to the crowd, as they are known to do. The opposing team in their corner, ready to get going, not as enthusiastic by the looks of it. Just all business. Not afraid to gallivant to the appreciation of the audience. So you gotta love it. Just gotta love it. Cash looking like he's trying to start something of his own, but Warsaw and Space Tiger just not on the same page. Oh. And there we go. An attempt is made. Not as big as a fan of that as the Culture Shock show appreciation, but it does seem the audience is at least entertained. I'm taking a moment, Warsaw arguing with the crowd, as he is known to do. Warsaw offering to start his two partners, clamoring on the outside of the corner. Ollie Summers going to start things off for his team here. We've seen these two go toe-in-toe time and time again, and each time just as unpredictable as the last, and just as entertaining. The early start of the Warsaw sucks trend. And Warsaw immediately makes a tag to Cashfall, making his way to the outside. Ollie's still firm in his place and starting off for his team. Cashfall, Ollie Summers, test of strength, dead center of the ring. The collar and elbow tie-up has begun. And Cashfall takes the first side headlock. Cash in the driver's seat for the moment. Ollie Summers cartwheeling his way out, however. There's that creative offense into an arm drag. Cashfall down on his side in the center of the ring. Armbar locked in. Ollie Summers in control, but Cashfall makes his way back up to his feet with an arm drag into an armbar of his own. Oh, reversal into another arm drag into another armbar by Ollie Summers. Ollie Summers has the wrist lock locked in. Cashfall is trapped. Oh, Cash is able to turn it around into a wrist lock of his own. Further spin, Ollie telling him, no, you're not getting this one. And again, third time is not the charm, however. Cashfall breaking the hold, taking it. The clothesline sends him down to the mat with purpose. Space Tiger perhaps giving gifts to the audience, I think? Warsaw making his way out. Both teams. The chaos has already begun here. Warsaw again tagging out before he can really get things started. Space Tiger leaping down from on high to confront Starboy Danny O'Ryan. You cannot deny Danny O'Ryan. A bit of the patented chuff off begins here. It's a galaxy on galaxy fight right now. The Soul System with Starboy Danny O'Ryan takes on Andromeda with the ever mysterious interdimensional funky feline Space Tiger. Into another test of strength here. Into another wrist lock. Control. Danny O'Ryan rolls his way out, however. An impressive handspring showing the athleticism and the strength of Danny O'Ryan, locking his own wrist lock into Space Tiger. Space Tiger looking like he's going to go for a reversal of his own. Not quite as enthusiastic, doesn't get all of it there. But Space Tiger appears to be trapped in the hold. Oh, but that kip up though. We call that the space wave, the nebula wave even. Space Tiger kicking Danny O'Ryan in the gut. Danny is down. Space Tiger back in control of the match. He goes off the opposite rope. Danny, I'm not sure what he's got planned here. A bit of a chuff. Stop things dead in their tracks. Danny looks just as confused as I am at the moment. Not quite sure what exactly Space Tiger has going on. I guess the ceiling must have Gullible written on it. Both men now taking time to look up at the lights. Textbook drop kick sends Space Tiger down hard. Danny gets Space Tiger back up to his feet, tags Ollie Summers back in for the second time during this match. Giving Space Tiger a shot to the side of the head. All of Warsaw in the ring, spinning back in, sweeping him off his feet. And the shotgun drop kick to the side of the head. Culture Shock in control of the match, sending the other two opponents down to the concrete with an elbow to Cashfall, and just a little bit of intimidation to get Warsaw his corner. And now the team is taking their time to showboat once again. Just break in the positive energy of that crowd. It seems to fuel them in their endeavors here in the ring. And the crowd is more than happy to cheer for these guys. Both teams having a stare down here. Space Tiger the first of the opponents to make it back onto the apron. Warsaw Cashfall taking their time, collecting themselves on the outside. And the mind games of Space Tiger begun once again, and Warsaw gets tagged in yet again. The question is he gonna stay in the ring? CJC and Warsaw staring each other down. The crowd once again turning vitriolic on Warsaw. He is not happy. Look at the expression on that man's face. This is not what he was hoping to see here tonight. Not quite sure if he'd expect anything different, however. Uh-oh, and a kick to the gut stops CJC dead in his tracks. Another shot brings him down. He lifts him up. Textbook body slam, dead center of the ring. Warsaw has... Oh, no. Already this early into the match, the move of Doom has been brought up, but CJC had it scouted and blocks in a hanging guillotine. Warsaw able to fight his way out, however, ducks under the punch into a standing sleeper hold, but the snapmare gets him out. Warsaw's free once again. CJC going in for another lockup. In the move of Doom of his own. Not wasting any time coming off the ropes, though, perhaps depriving him of the power of that move. Warsaw makes his way to the ropes and is out, back onto the outside again, looking to recollect himself. Audience again taunting him some more, but Warsaw doesn't really feed off the crowd the same way Culture Shock does, I believe. Warsaw more has something to prove, whereas Culture Shock just feeds off of their admiration. CJC lowering the ropes, to let Warsaw back in, but perhaps Warsaw, a fan of mind games himself, perhaps knows that CJC has plans, not willing to lull into the Canadian trappers, for lack of a better term, trap there. Trevor really doing what he can to keep the guys separated as Warsaw tries to make his way back in the ring. He's finally starting the 10 count here. Pace of the match is slowed significantly, and the irate, the absolutely disgusting irate, brings CJC back down. Cashfall tagged in, now the little man in the bout. He has CJC trapped in the center of the ring, and he just tosses the guy down. The first pinfall attempt of the match, I believe. Only a 2 count, however. That rake of the eyes had to do a lot more damage than we probably realized. Forearm strike in the corner, sending him to the opposite corner in a jumping clothesline. CJC just getting absolutely rocked by Cashfall's offense. Driving him headfirst into that top turnbuckle. And a jumping forearm sends CJC down, and he goes for another pin. 2. Culture Shock ready to get in there to defend their buddy. No need to do it, however. CJC able to kick out of his own volition. We are back into the opposing team's corner as that shoulder charge throws CJC up to that second corner. 3 shoulder charges. Oh, and CJC gets his boot up, kicks Cashfall, forearms his other 2 opponents. And just to roll out of the this time, Warsaw makes the tag. CJC makes the tag to Ollie Summers. Ollie takes Warsaw down with a relax handle, and another for good measure. And the pace of this match has quickened back to Culture Shock's corner. Uh-oh, Ollie trying to get his opposing team off of him. Rocks Warsaw with a clothesline into the neck breaker, over his back, into a backbreaker. Move kind of threw me for a loop there, but that's that inexplicable, unpredictable offense of Culture Shock coming into play right there. Oh, and Warsaw gets the low blow off. Throws Ollie off. Oh my gosh, and a punch to the face sends Ollie down. Cashfall, now the legal man for his team, goes immediately for a pinfall. Still just a 2 count, however. Danny O'Ryan looking like he's about ready to jump over those ropes and come to his ally's aid. However, Ollie was able to kick out of his own power, thankfully for him. The first chop of the night, Cashfall raking himself across the chest of Ollie Summers. Toying with the referee as Space Tiger and Warsaw just land punches on Ollie as he's trapped in the opponent's corner. And now the kicks to the chest. On the choke with the knee. Ollie is absolutely trapped. Oh, and an Ollie up. Excuse me, an alley-oop takes him up. I guess it was an Ollie up. Ollie going up for an alley-oop. Not enough to put him away, however. Cashfall is in control at the moment. Belly to back suplex. Ollie is down center of the ring. Still able to kick out, thankfully, though. Cashfall sends him back to the corner, and a tag is made to Space Tiger. And Ollie is trapped. Oh my! He channels the Pluto Bull as he charges headfirst into Ollie Summers. And the shot to the gut sends Space Tiger down. And another for good measure. Ollie getting back in control here, but Space Tiger cuts him off with a boot to the gut. Quick snapmare. And those knees right into the upper back of Ollie Summers, dead center into the spine. The chinlock is locked in. Space Tiger clambering down on Ollie's airways, trying to deprive his brain of oxygen. Keeping him off his feet, keeping him going. The power of the crowd, we talked about Culture Shock feeding off of it earlier. Was able to use it to his advantage, but Space Tiger was able to bring him back down with a rake of the hair. Double underhook suplex sent Ollie back down center of the ring. Danny O'Ryan getting in there. Ollie able to kick out in time, however. What is that? Is that a bracelet? What is Space Tiger doing? Oh no, using his athletic tape to choke Ollie with a ride. I don't think I've ever seen Space Tiger do such filthy, awful, nefarious things in the ring before. It's like a brand new Space Tiger. Oh, and the super kick rocks Ollie Summers back into the opposing corner. Culture Shock trying to take a swing at Space Tiger, missing. Referee Trevor Blue distracted, trying to enforce the rules, but only giving his opponents time to just, oh my gosh, just lay into Ollie Summers a little bit more. Poor Ollie looks dazed back there, and Warsaw choking him over the back rope as Space Tiger takes a shot. Space Tiger trying to convince Blue that it says gullible on the ceiling. And the referee just trying to make sure it's not true. Now what's he doing? I did say unpredictable a few times already, but this is just getting even more chaotic than I initially suspected. Things are just going topsy-turvy here. Chaos is not the word to describe it. Trevor Blue tying his shoes after Space Tiger undid them for him. Textbook suplex, dead center of the ring. Cashfall makes another pin attempt. Ollie Summers desperately needs to make a tag here. He's been in the ring too long. He's had too much damage dealt to him. The opposing team of Warsaw, Space Tiger, and Cashfall have just had the advantage for too long. Ollie is dazed. He knows he needs to make a tag, but can he make it there in time as Warsaw climbs up to the second rope? Nothing good is in this man's mind at the moment. Ollie's going to get his boots up, smack Warsaw in the face, and both men are down. The Blue has begun the count here. Referee both guys dead center. Nowhere to go, nowhere to use the ropes or leverage. Ollie making his way to his knees. Both guys absolutely looking dazed. Cashfall, now the legal man, Daniel Ryan, his team, a cross-body sends Cash down, and a forearm, and an instant Murphy to take down both the other guys. Into a quick, not a quick, excuse me, German suplex, he hangs on for the bridge. Cashfall able to kick out at 2, however, that was so close to 3 though. Space Tiger and Warsaw now in the ring. Danny O'Ryan isolated between 3 opponents. On that spinning slap. And a backstabber from Cashfall. A lariat from Warsaw. Danny O'Ryan is trapped. And another pinfall attempt. Culture shot coming in just in time to break it up. Both teams now in the ring. Space Tiger and Warsaw are sent to the outside, crashing onto that cold hard concrete, and the double super kick sends Cashfall dazing on his feet. There we go, the drop toe hold lariat combo. He's down in the middle. Danny O'Ryan going up. And there it is, and a swanton bomb. That's the end of it right there. And there it is. Shot pulling up another impressive win here at our opening bout in this episode of HEATWAVE.
The winner of the match, Culture Shock!
A surprising amount of teamwork between Space Tiger, Warsaw, and Cashfall here today. However, it's just not enough against the seasoned fortitude and the well-established chemistry of the 3 members of Culture Shock here tonight. Can't deny Danny O'Ryan, Ollie Summers, and a Canadian trapper, CJC. All 3 of these guys are absolutely experts at what they do. They've been working together for so long, they know each other like the backs of their own hands. Pulling out an impressive win here tonight. Chaos, disorganization, all kinds of just absolute insanity in this opening contest. However, the seasoned fortitude and determination of Culture Shock pulls out the win. Another exciting opening here. You gotta love it. Every time these guys step in the ring, you know it's gonna be a hot mess, but it's a fantastic and entertaining one nonetheless. These guys now making their way back into the background of the ring. Back to the locker room to rest and recuperate. The next time they get to pull out another fantastic performance here for us. Big send-off, and there they go, back into the locker room.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, weighing in tonight at 186 pounds, from Chicago, Illinois, Maxwell Wentworth!
To the ring, looking to make a name for himself. himself. He's had kind of a rocky start ever since going solo from his team up with Tim Hendricks. But however, he's just shown more and more that he is a worthwhile competitor in his athleticism, his ring knowledge, his awareness. Max Wentworth is an impressive competitor here at AAPW. He's looking to pull out another fantastic win here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome the manager, Archibald Sunday.
And there he is, Archibald Sunday, perhaps the strangest part of his client's debut. But
hello, AAPW. He is too tall to get over, too wide to go around. The only option is to go through him on his terms, through his digestive tract. He steps into the ring, you step onto a plate. Tonight, Maxwell, you have your chance to get served. Introducing, weighing 300 pounds, from the dark heart of the Congo, Makele Mobembe.
And where Archibald Sunday is, Mokele Mobembe is not far behind. This hulk of a man, this massive 300 pounds of pure hatred and monstrous, devious intent to cause hurt, has made a name for himself here at AAPW. The last few shows, this is, I believe, his third match, or excuse me, his fourth match, if I'm not mistaken, and every time he has shown himself not only to be all business, but all hurt in the way he conducts himself. This man, a towering monster of an individual, described by Archibald Sunday as being conjured from dark Congolese magic. That part's debatable, but what isn't debatable is that this man has made a name for himself as an unstoppable monster. His only loss so far coming from a count-out victory at the hands of Lawrence Patello, and only really because Lawrence realized there was no way he was going to walk away alive if he tried to win it traditionally. You gotta be wondering what's going through Wentworth's mind in a moment like this. He's staring down a man of that size. Oh my God! He's down immediately with that flying shoulder charge. A quick 2 count to start things off here. Like I said, as much as he is just hatred and monstrous muscle, man is all business. Whatever he was conjured up to do, he's here to make a name for himself in the world of professional wrestling, and so far he has done it. He's now throwing Wentworth around the ring like a ragdoll, and a full body splash in the corner with steel on that turnbuckle, stabbing into him just as much as the 300 pounds of mass and the knife-edge chops. The chop to the top of the head, to the neck, to the chest. Mobembe is just dissecting Wentworth in every imaginable way. Oh my God, shoving himself into Wentworth. Face full of man there. Gotta be careful, that's a breaking skull and another pinfall attempt. That is a lot of man to have weighing him down like that. Archibald in there trying to hype up his client in any way he can. And Mobembe is biting down on the back of Wentworth's head. Wentworth is trapped, nowhere to go. He makes it to the ropes, however. That ring awareness coming into play. His only option for safety here. Dear God, and the double axe handle brings him down to the mat with a sickening thud. Going off the ropes now. Mobembe in control. Lifts him up, staring daggers at the crowd as he does it in a running sidewalk slam. The reverb probably doing more damage than the actual slam itself. Wentworth is down for just a 2 count, however. Able to kick out somehow, some way, underneath whatever power he's got left in him. That is the sound of the monster, that full body press splash. Wentworth still somehow able to kick out at 2, but not able to lift Mobembe off that much. There's just so much man. That is so much man to fight off of you. Archibald Sunday perhaps giving him pointers, tips perhaps, trying to tell him how best to tear this guy into 3 different pieces. Throwing himself down into Wentworth's back. The sheer pain on Wentworth's face is it's enough to make anybody wince. The distance and the headbutt to the head. And another one, because why not? Wentworth is down again. He's going to be seeing stars at this point. Close, each 2 count inching closer to 3 every time. I'm just impressed that Wentworth can still kick out at this point. Oh, but he fights back with a shot to the gut. Wentworth's starting to perk up here. He's getting those shots off, those hard slaps to Mbembe's body, but the guy barely looks phased. What is it going to take to bring this guy down? 1 shot, enough to rock Wentworth on his feet. He's still standing somehow. Oh, no. No, what's he doing? What's he got going? But it can only be one thing. That's a choke slam! Wentworth is down. The audience begging Wentworth to stay down just to let the punishment end. And there's a 3 count right there. Archibald very excited for his client here. 1 more victory, he says. Just another one under Mbembe's belt.
Your winner, Paul Kelly, Mbembe!
I can't help but wonder if Wentworth just stayed down for the sake of it. Either way, you can see him trying to catch his breath. Mbembe stands tall and proud over his vanquished prey. I don't know what else to say, just the pure rage and hatred in this man's eyes every time he steps out into the ring. Even our audience is just afraid to say anything negative. They don't want to face the wrath of this man. They don't want to be next up on the chopping block and next torn apart in Mbembe's wrath as he carves his name into the chest of AAPW. Our referee Chase Verdict here, doing what he can to help Wentworth back to the back, his eyes full of sorrow and excitement, but not the good kind of
with a
excitement.
20-minute time limit. Introducing first, weighing in at 160 pounds, from Dallas, Texas, ETC, Edmund Thornton Chen!
Here we go, our next contest is a one-on-one. Edmund Thornton Chen, after making a bold statement here earlier today, if you saw the promos, then you definitely saw ETC looking to take Lalo Luna down once again. Reading himself that good old social work textbook. Got a good glossary in the back for synonyms for words he can't quite find off the tip of his tongue, such as bad. The smartest man in professional wrestling.
Weighing in tonight at 175 pounds, from the Hog Foundation Hospital, Lalo Luna!
And here he comes once again. Oh, all business tonight by the looks of it. Immediately charging in the ring, leaving Bubbles to the corner. Not even taking a moment to set him down gently, just kind of tossing him there. The shoulder charge sends him up into ETC in early control despite Lalo's ambush. Lalo turning it around, however, shots to the gut. ETC is down. This boy is rabid here tonight. I don't think Edmund expected this at all. He's down on the apron now. And a baseball slide kick. I know he's from the Hog Foundation Hospital, but this guy is dog wild here tonight. Lalo Luna looking to get some revenge from 2 weeks ago from our last show when ETC really gave him a run for his money, damaged that left arm of his. Oh my goodness, and he throws Lalo down to the mat with purpose. Still just a 2 count, however, Lalo able to kick out just in time. Edmund insulting him a little bit with that kick to the back. Now the kick to the chest while he's down on the bottom rope. Referee Anthony Garza stepping in to get him separated. Oh my goodness, draking the arm over the rope. That same arm that ETC damaged 2 weeks ago in our last show. Perhaps looking to mortar it here tonight. I'm not sure whether or not it's fully recovered, but either way, he's probably going to have to put it back in a sling after this.
What do you say?
Did this sitting hammerlock. Smashing him with elbows. Throwing that arm into the mat, just doing what he can to do as much damage as physically possible. As Lalo makes his way to the corner for whatever amount of safety he can possibly find. Edmund works his way back up, the shots to the gut. He is trapped, nowhere to go. Draped across the ropes. Edmund arguing with Anthony Garza. Lalo knows what's coming, trying to scout BTC's moves as best he can, hanging onto that rope for dear life as he gets the forearm shot off. And here we go, the Luthez press. The doggy paddle chops into the side of ETC's head, sends him rocking. He's off. Lalo taking a moment to get a little overexcited in the corners. ETC tries to recover, but it's not quick enough. Uh-oh. Lalo's got him in the corner. And there we go. There's the monkey flip. So Lalo makes a pin attempt first to the mat. Excuse me, not still just a 2 count, however. Not enough damage has been lied into it. Lalo gripping at that left arm, showing the wear and tear already. Must not have been fully recovered from their last show. As he lays in the clothesline, ETC stuck in the corner there. Lalo goes in for it again. Just this time putting his full body weight, jumping into that attack. And another one, three times the charm, right? Uh-oh, ETC grabs onto the waistband of Lalo's scrubs. In the corner now, dragging that arm over the rope. Oh, and down across that steel cable. Barely a layer of tape there to pad it. Another pinfall attempt. Still just 2, however. Each one inching a little bit closer, but still not enough to put their opponent away. Confusion on ETC's face as he looks off towards the crowd, trying to wonder how he can keep kicking out. And the desperate cries of pain from Lalo as he yelps. The more ETC wrenches across that arm. He's trying to reach out for the ropes, but can't quite get there in time. Excuse me, he's not close enough. Doing what he can, repeatedly telling the ref, no, I don't want to tap, I don't want to give up. Lalo not giving up that easy before. Rolls him up, the kick out at 2 though. ETC going for an axe handle. Lalo countered with a shot to the gut of his own, however. Using some forearms with that damaged arm. You gotta wonder. Up for the Castadora! And ETC is down. Face first into the mat. And another pinfall attempt. Another kick out at 2, however. Again, each pinfall is closer and closer than the last was. We're at the 5-minute mark. Lalo's still gripping onto that arm, trying to get some blood flowing into it by shaking it out, trying to get some feeling back in there. And ETC drags Lalo down into the rope, draping him across it. And there we go with that arm again. The ref counting to 4, almost getting to 5 there, as you can see. ETC barely letting go in time. Lalo probably out of breath from how much the poor guy's been screaming this match. Into another lock in the arm. He's trying to get center of the ring. ETC has found his target limb of choice and is going to wear it down as much as possible as he drags Lalo's head into the mat. This is barely wrestling at this point. He just wants to hurt this man. Edmund Thornton Chen just wants to hurt Lalo Luna as much as he possibly can. Ducks under the attempt to grab him, but in the clothesline sends him down hard. Another for good measure. And the loony spin, that's gotta be it, but ETC's up on he's up already. Into the waist lock here. Lifts him up with a belly to back suplex, and Chen is down. Lalo makes another count. Still just a 2, however. Each one inching closer and closer, but still not enough. Both men on their knees trying to do what they can to work their way back up. The wear and tear of the match really starting to wear down on them. I'm joined in the commentary booth by Jim Johnson. Hello, Jim. How are you tonight?
Not too bad. How about yourself? Sorry, just getting in here a little late. Got caught up in traffic. I do apologize.
That is quite all right. I-35 is awful. And into the straitjacket.
This definitely looks like a crazy match early on.
Absolutely. This has been a crazy bout from bell to bell. Didn't even start like traditionally. Lalo ran into the ring and attacked Edmund as soon as he could. And the drop toe hold, Lalo is down face first.
Well, you know, I've got to tell you, Edward Thornton Chen definitely is a mastermind. But here's the thing with this. Lalo is so unpredictable. You cannot really prepare for what he's going to do.
Absolutely not, Jim. Like you might know the ins and outs of the ring, of the different techniques it takes to win, and Lalo's tapping out.
Just as I say that, he's got to let that go. Come on, Brad.
Well, what are you doing, Jim?
Brad, he's got to work. You got to get him off him.
Yeah, he already damaged an arm. He already damaged the arm when he did this 2 weeks ago. He's doing it again.
Get off his arm.
Jen, what are you doing?
Give this man some help.
We gotta get more officials out here.
He's doing something here.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have just been told that the match has been reversed. Your winner is Lalo Luna!
We get some good enforcement of the rules here. Lalo Luna winning, perhaps not the way he wanted to, but getting the decision reversed because of the bad attitude of Chen, not looking to let him go.
That did not, and it's actually the ref's discretion. He can disqualify you at that point if you don't play the hole.
Absolutely correct, Jim. The referee is more within his right to do such a thing, but Chen is not giving up. He's still laying in the boots, still going on the attack, even though the match is well over at this point. Shoving the referee, dude. What a vile show of disrespect. Absolutely. You can teach him all the book marks you want, but it's not going to fix his attitude, that's for sure. Lalo rolls his way back out.
I hope Lalo's okay. He held that armbar way too long.
Out for sure. And ETC continued to just work to wreck it, even after the bell. He's on his feet, which is good, but...
Ladies and gentlemen, we want to let you know that we have a new sauce in our snack bar. It is a product of AAPW. It is called Bossy Sauce, perfect for hot dogs, hamburgers, barbecue, anything that you can think of in that nature. Make sure you stop by today, try it out on your hot dog. Make sure you stop by and say hi, get you a bottle or two. It's awesome.
Just another reason to come check out the show in person.
The following match is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, weighing in tonight at 165 pounds, from Round Rock, Texas, Arrow!
And there he is, the member of the Choctaw Nation, the man with the biggest heart in AAPW. It is Michael Arrow, once again returning to the ring to put on another amazing performance here tonight.
Talk about heart in an individual. Come on! You're talking about heart.
Absolutely. Literally and figuratively. This man's cardio is almost unmatched here. Just as much as his determination and resiliency when it comes to performing in this ring here tonight.
Weighing in tonight at 215 pounds, from Austin, Texas, he is Primetime Jay Skye!
Primetime Jay Skye, fresh after making his deal with the devil Benjamin Greenback. With Beelzebub himself escorting him to the ring, you gotta wonder what's on this man's mind other than victory.
Greenback!
It's just like Mr. Skye said earlier. Since Greenback's taken over.
That is correct. You are right in that regard. However, you gotta wonder whether or not this at some point is going to come and bite him in the back. Greenback doesn't exactly have a good reputation for hanging on to clients, no matter what their win-loss record might be after signing them.
That's not untrue. But hate him, love him, don't like his style. One thing that none of us can argue is Greenback has made some results.
You are right there, Jim. You are very absolutely correct in that regard. Jay Skye was unfortunately on a losing streak as he made his debut here, but has quickly turned that around under the tutelage of Greenback. We'll just have to see if he can keep that good record going here tonight against Michael Arrow. And there we go. The bell has been rung. Arrow quick to start the crowd off, get them amped up and on his side with a good old platinum chant. Quickly turning around that absolutely showing he does have the speed advantage, but Jay Skye does have the size and the power advantage here. Both of these just great in their own right. You're going to see how they come in. There's that power advantage, catching the cross body, picking him up and fighting his way out of the hold. Arrow tosses Jay Skye into the corner, goes up, goes over for a cross body land.
This early?
not quite, but a quick 2 count there. Very early on, perhaps dazing Jay Skye with just how quick and how just how quick all that offense was. Jay Skye hangs on, however, not letting Arrow roll him to the ropes. Jay Skye lays in the knee, choking Michael Arrow over the ropes. Referee is distracted, and Greenback goes for a choke of his own.
Here's that Greenback master.
Absolutely.
What does he bring to you? Right there, and that's what we've seen.
This is part of the reason Greenback is so reviled here. He's not afraid to get in there and turn the tide in favor of his client. Hasn't exactly won him many friends, but it has gotten him results. And a stomp sends Arrow face first into the mat. Jay Skye, all business, shoulder charge, dragging Arrow up into that turnbuckle. Tosses him like a rag doll. Center of the ring, goes for the pin. Still 2, just a 2.
Yeah, there's that power advantage, but Michael Arrow is kind of used to it. Let's admit it. Most of the time he will be the smaller individual.
Absolutely.
So this is not his first rodeo when he's being smaller or giving up that power advantage to his opponent.
You are more than correct there, sir. He has climbed mountains, chopped down trees. David has taken on Goliath more times than can be counted, and Greenback laying in another choke again, cutting off Michael Arrow's air supply as he drags his larynx over the rope like that. And the shotgun dropkick to the side of the head. Goodness. Not only kicking out, but grabbing that bottom rope as well. That ring awareness coming into play. Either way, he got out of the pinfall attempt, saved himself for just a little bit longer, but Jay Skye continues to lay more damage down into him, targeting the arm by the looks of it.
We talked about Arrow's heart. We talked about his speed, his amazing skill in the ring, but I don't know if any competitor can go through what he's going to do right now and come back in the match.
Absolutely right. Your heart can be as big as it needs to be to keep going, but there's only so much the human body can take before it just collapses. The jawbreaker, creating some distance in between Jay Skye and Michael Arrow. Is it enough? And he gets the boot up. Skye runs in towards him. The crowd is on fire, in love with it, and another boot for good measure, doing what he can to create space. Rolls under what looked like a clothesline attempt. Oh, another clothesline sends him to the mat with purpose.
Just when we thought Arrow was going to get a little momentum, just when we thought that offense was going to go the other way.
Most certainly looked like he had it turned around there. Jay Skye, though, very quick to put an end to that as he locks in the chin lock now.
Look at the muscles on this guy.
Arrow does not quit, however. Works his way back up to his feet, not able to get to the rope, but still able to stand up, attacking Jay Skye's torso as best he can, and the spine.
It's over. Good effort, Michael Arrow. Oh, wow.
A very, very close 2 count there. Very nearly 3 by the looks of it. The displeased look on Greenback's face. The crowd gets firmly behind Arrow, and Arrow fights back with a chop. A kick to the gut, and a DDT sends Arrow down.
How does he keep kicking out?
That's a good question. That's a very good question. The resiliency of this man is not only to be admired, but just studied almost. You gotta wonder how he can take so much damage and keep getting back up. Jay Skye has him trapped in the center of the ring. He's not close enough to the ropes to make a break just yet.
5 minutes.
He's not one to give up.
Starting to look like things might be going black for Michael Arrow. It's darker and darker as that oxygen is... Oh, right on cue though, he gets out.
He turns it around, traps Jay Skye in a hold of his own. Now Jay trying to make his way to the rope. Can he use that power advantage to take it though? No, instead he fights off with a back elbow. Greenback consoling Jay Skye. Doing what he can to give his client some hope. The double axe handle with a fight back from Arrow, however. And another chop, and a second, and a third. Arrow comes off, and Jay Skye fights him off with a clothesline. Arrow is down again.
Jay Skye not only he's exposed.
He is. He may sit and lie in wait for just a little bit, but once he gets going, he takes off, man. He just takes off.
Now, there's a problem that Jay Skye's need to pay attention and focus on his opponent.
That's a very good point to bring up, Jim. Although Greenback definitely wants his client to win, he's doing what he can to give him tips and points. You gotta keep your head in the game. You gotta focus on your opponent. You cannot turn your back. You cannot afford to let your attention get dragged elsewhere. So that could be the end, a very early end of the sunset flip.
Oh, he catches him.
That was so close, but Skye does not go down. And a stomp on the hand.
Wow.
And a thrust kick to the gut. Knee to the head. Belly to back, and Arrow is down in the middle of the ring. Oh, instead of going for the pin, though, works him up for a suplex.
He definitely need to just go for the pin. The extra stuff can't come back to
I believe it just did right there. That could have been the end of the match. But instead, he just had to get a little bit more offense in there, and Arrow was able to capitalize and kick out of the pin attempt. Arrow fights out with an elbow. The head scissor brings him over the Hurricanrana. Arrow back in control with a drop kick. And another one. And another one to the knee sends Jay Skye down. Going for the tomahawk by the looks of it. Still just a 2, however, not enough to put him away. Arrow has taken enough damage on his own here tonight, but Jay Skye also showing that resiliency of himself as he fights more and more to stay up. He goes up and another crossbody, but he catches him with a J cutter. And that's the match right there. Yes, sir. You are absolutely correct. 2 matches under the guidance of Benjamin Greenback and 2 wins to his name.
Your winner, part-time, Jay Skye!
Jay Skye pulling out an impressive win over Michael Arrow here tonight. Greenback more than happy to engage in the enthusiastic celebration of victory here tonight. Jay Skye opening the ropes up for his manager. And Greenback doing the same. That surprises me more than Jay Skye offered to begin with. That is true. Just waiting for the tides to turn here against them, and then we'll see what happens. But who knows? Maybe Greenback found a client that's going to stick around for a little while.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. It is a tag match for the AAPW Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, the challengers. Haley from the Rocky Mountains. weighing in at almost 600 pounds, Hunter and Titan, the Pillars of Destiny!
Absolutely, sir. They've been in Impact, they've been in AEW, they've even been to Japan, and now they are here tonight at AAPW, here to show their stuff not only to the crowd, but to show even more to the people at home around the world.
This is not your first time at AAPW, so they do have a history of it. The crowd definitely is always big fans of the Pillars.
Absolutely. The rough and tough mountain men from the Rockies themselves, making their way to Austin, Texas to do some damage. Oh my goodness. Having no regard for Trevor Blue. He's going to get up on that turnbuckle and he's going to celebrate, referee or no referee there.
Well, I believe at this point we can definitely check if he has anything in his pocket.
You know, that would be an ideal place to check the
They're
guy
your
out.
AAPW Tag Team Champions, weighing in tonight at 420 pounds, from Honduras and the Caribbean, Master Chief King Cortez, the Buffalo Soldier, Ziggy Winston, Viva La Rasta!
And there they are, the current reigning and defending tag team champions, Viva La Rasta. Not
a team to cost bad.
absolutely, definitely amazing competitors in their own right. Very, very worthy champions, having defended those belts between teams from all across the United States. And again, coming out on top again and again, Viva La Rasta here to make a name for themselves yet again against the Pillars of Destiny. If there's anyone that's going to take them through the paces, it's these two men. But if there's anyone that can come out victorious, it's Viva La Rasta. No longer an audience favorite due to their unfortunate change of attitude, but they've still got the belts around their waist.
Is that a negative thing? Because they're still
Absolutely. As I just said, yeah, they do still have the belts around their waist. What are we waiting for, my guy? Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. I'm not sure how appropriate that was, but the audience loves it.
Well, you can say now Trevor as well as both Viva La Rasta has got an up-close view of those.
Absolutely. You know, he's not a shy man. He is not a shy man at all, and you have to credit him for that. We'll give everyone a moment to see what kind of prize they're going for here tonight. Oh no! Cortez's favorite shirt. Looks like they're about to give it away. And there it goes. Goodbye forever shirt. Trevor Blue, the bell rings. Blue still got the belts in the middle of the ring. Ziggy Winston going to start us off here for Viva La Rasta. Collar elbow tie up. Ziggy quickly getting worked into the corner by oh my gosh, by Titan.
But I don't know if anyone in the ring will not have his size and strength.
You know, these guys are just so massive. They're just huge mountain men made of nothing but pure muscle. There's no way anyone can really step in the ring and have the size advantage unless they're, 8 feet tall? The strength advantage unless they're like 500 pounds? Yeah, not quite a lot of people are going to have that kind of advantage over the Pillars of Destiny. That's absolutely correct. Uh-oh. Chasing Ziggy now. And Cortez definitely the man of the the man with the power advantage in Viva La Rasta. Not sure that counts against the Pillars, though. Trevor Blue trying to stop both these teams from destroying each other on the outside.
You should have kept your shirt on tucked in.
You know, it seems to be what's happening here. The crowd firmly behind the Pillars here tonight. Even the roster just trying to get their head back in the game by the looks of it. The sheer intimidation of a man that size standing on the opposite side of a combat ring of you. That's got to be enough to drive even the most hardened men crazy. I can only imagine what Ziggy must be feeling right now. Ziggy calls in Hunter. I think he's definitely trying to make a name for himself in that regard. But Cortez quickly makes his way in as the legal man. Ziggy making the tag out. Viva La Rasta, Pillars of Destiny, ducking under the collar and elbow attempt into a side headlock. Cortez has him trapped, but Hunter, he goes off the ropes. Neither man moving. Everyone kind of looking for him to do it again as he tosses his own shirt now. Almost looked like Cortez was about to fall over from the sheer impact. Uh-oh. They want the Mountain Man to go. Off the ropes, here he comes. Off the ropes again. Oh dear God, and there goes Cortez. Down to the mat. No, not many at all. But if there's a man to do it, it's the Pillars of Destiny. This has got to be a new thing for Cortez as well. Usually in these tag team bouts, Cortez is the one with the strength advantage, but now he's looking down a man who very much outweighs him in that regard here tonight. Of course, his athleticism, as you can see, is more than enough to match up for not quite having the strength advantage, however. And he's down to the mat with purpose. Looked like he was going for a pin and changed his mind. Now Cortez across the rope. Oh no. Oh. Uh-oh. Was that a tag? Oh, that was a tag. That's the thing about the Pillars of Destiny. They know how to wrestle. They're very, very formulaic in what they do, but they're much more in favor of just hurting. He body slammed that man with another man.
He just used his own partner as a weapon.
He did. He used a man to beat another man. Oh dear God. Oh, that jumping elbow drop absolutely sends Cortez to... Oh my gosh.
Ziggy said, never mind.
Yeah, he came in to help and then just immediately got out of the way. I can't blame him though. It'd be like trying to stop a cement truck from running down a deer. Cortez fighting back with some shots to the guts though. Yeah, the forearm. Working the man into the corner and a hard chop and oh, that just pissed him off. Oh, and another good measure. Oh no. Oh, look at Cortez's face.
5 minutes have gone on. 5 minutes.
Please, man, have mercy. Oh, that hurt me. Oh, that hurt me. And I'm just watching. Ow. And it makes another tag. A Pillars of Destiny, Rocky Mountains. He did. You should have seen it earlier. The other guy forearmed him to tag him in. A war cry. A Rocky Mountain war cry. Cortez has no idea what he's walking up into by the looks of it. And Ziggy makes a distraction just in time. Just enough to save his partner. Stretching that groin in directions it should not be going. And the heel kick sends him down. Ziggy makes a distraction by pulling the other member of Pillars of Destiny into the ring, getting Blue off of his back. Giving Viva La Rasta a moment to just deal some extra damage. And the kicks to the gut. Boots, just driving those boots into this man's body. It's a lot of man to drive your boot into, but like we said earlier, the human body can only take so much before it just has to stop, before it just has to quit.
This is how you neutralize your opponent. Might not exactly be legal, but it is effective.
Unfortunately so. It is. If there's any way to just end your opponent, it's to choke the life out of them, deprive their brain the oxygen they need to function. Waving to the other members of the Pillars. And another choke, this time over that middle rope. Look at that poor man's face, throbbing at the mouth even. Cortez using his body and the rope as a weapon. These dudes are big, scary, muscly mountain men. But even they have a larynx that can be crushed. Another tag is made. Ziggy now the legal man for his team. Viva La Rasta firmly in control. The match has dragged into their corner, and he's biting Ziggy's boot.
That's the way to get out of it.
That's how they do it in the Rockies, apparently. And the first actual, well, I can't say actual, they've all been legal tags, but the first traditional tag, I suppose, between the Blue. But Blue didn't see it. Oh no! The tag was made, but Blue couldn't call it. And the double team suplex, probably the only way these guys are going to get either of them over. Cortez has
missing the tag, and he's a little confused.
You were absolutely right, Jim. He was distracted by the display earlier. He was in the corner trying to tend to Cortez and didn't realize that the Titan and Hunter had tagged one another. Uh-oh, here we go. Into a monkey flip, but gets back on his feet and gives a lariat to Cortez. Nearly taking his head off in the process. And there we go. There's the tag. Trevor saw it that time. And the shoulder tackle brings Ziggy down. You know, and now that I'm thinking about it, I have to say, these guys, just being as big and frightening and intimidating as they are, also having been around AEW, Impact, and Japan, the fact that Viva La Rasta have been able to last this long against them really shows the potential of our young stars here.
Definitely.
And Cortez planning something on the outside of the apron by the looks of it. What's he got in his hand? Oh, it's the belt! Oh, and there goes the bell. The Pillars of Destiny not done yet, however. That springboard clothesline sends Ziggy to another dimension, and the low blow, though, quickly cuts that off. Oh, into a DDT while he's down. Just shows just the new kind of... I don't even know if I can describe it without getting too obscene, but just a gross, unsportsmanlike conduct that Viva La Rasta have taken up after winning those belts however many months ago. It's just absolutely devious. The bell ringing again. Right. Absolutely. They still retain the titles because it was a disqualification victory. But still, just man, what a disgusting way to end a match. Taunting the crowd as they continue to assault Pillars of Destiny even at the end of the match. Showing off those belts. Time and time again, they've pulled out the victory. But you gotta wonder whether or not it's...
Your winner of the match by disqualification, Pillars of Destiny! However, still, your AAPW Tag Team Champions, Viva La Rasta!
Followers of Destiny, not one to let such a disgusting ending slide, going after them with those wooden ring steps. And a chair. Oh, excuse me, and a chair.
Look at these barbarians.
Oh, hello, Mr. Chen.
Hello.
I'm joined by at the commentary booth by Edmund Thornton Chen himself.
You're not joined by Edmund Thornton Chen. You are blessed by his presence.
I'm definitely something by your presence. All right.
My existence here, right now, in this
The
very space and
following
time.
contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20 time limit, and it is a no disqualification match. Introducing first, from Austin, Texas, Tina Nix.
I was going to say it was very enlightening, but here comes Tina Nix.
Indeed, Tina looking to finally put an end to this.
Go.
You know, I was just about to bring her up.
This is exactly what I advocate for.
Big Mama.
Just
Dakar.
It's not cheating if the bell hasn't even rung yet.
It kind of is, though, a little bit, though, because, like, you know, there's a match going on, and oh, dear God! She threw that woman face first into the corner post.
It was the smart thing to do. She is making complete use of her environment, and that is something that most people need to learn is the right call to make. I don't understand why people get on my case when I use the environment. It's the smart thing to do.
There are rules in place for a reason, Mr. Chen. Is Nina just leaving?
I bet she has something stewing.
Oh, yep, you are so right.
Here
we go. The weapons have already been... This is a no disqualification match.
This is a very educated decision. If it's no disqualification, then why would you hold back? And why would you hold back from using the environment? Why would you hold back from jumping the gun? There's no disqualification. This is the smart thing to do. That's what I'm trying to say.
You know, for once, I'm going to have to agree with you. It is all legal. It is perhaps the smarter thing to do when those rules and restrictions aren't binding you down.
Absolutely.
And that trash can has been placed in that turnbuckle over there.
I can only sense ill intentions for that.
Absolutely.
No doubt that will see some action there.
It's like a Chekhov's gun there. Chekhov's trash can.
What a very formal term this is. I'm very impressed. Oh, there's the bell.
And the match has finally officially started now that both women are in the middle of the ring. Nina Dakar continuing to just lay in more offense to Tina.
I like this Nina character, you know what I mean? I think she's making full use of the situation. She's proven to be, time and time again, just not only a powerhouse, but a pretty smart. Boom! There we go.
And Chekhov's gun has been fired. Tina's back first into that metal trash can. Nina Dakar laying in more shots, perhaps using that back as a target.
Targeting, that's what I just did. It's a smart thing to do.
Absolutely.
You
right.
target a body part, they're less likely to be able to utilize it for future moves.
Oh, but the jawbreaker creating some space between Nina and Tina there. Tina is up on her feet.
Some cleverness from Tina, I must admit.
For sure.
She needs to capitalize on this moment while she can, while Nina is still down. Grabbing the trash can.
Oh, here we go. The damage has already been done, kind of weighing on Tina a little bit, though, as you can probably see.
Uh-oh. There's some anger stewing up right now.
She is tired of taking abuse from Nina week after week here. Both of these women interrupting each other's matches, ending them in disqualification, leading up into this bout here tonight where no holds barred, nothing is going to get them disqualified, nothing illegal. They're going to tear each other apart, and they have already started. Oh, no.
Oh,
what have we got?
Oh,
the drop kick to the trash can. Nina Dakar trapped.
This is some very innovative offense from Tina.
It is very creative, using that trash can not only as a weapon itself, but to trap her opponent and then use it for the extra damage, as if a drop kick wasn't already deadly enough.
Nina has to retreat to the outside. Smart move, but Tina follows right after her.
Trying to recollect herself a little bit. Yeah, Tina not giving her a minute to breathe, though. Now both women fighting, brawling on the outside in front of the audience there.
Right in front of the children.
Indeed. Oh my goodness. Again, the turnbuckle post coming into play. Nina Dakar has Tina right where she wants her.
You know, if Tina was smart, she'd hurry up and get back in the ring. Those poles are not doing her any favors right now.
They're definitely not. You don't want to go into the ring post. That is without a doubt. but I'm not sure Tina. I'm not sure Tina is of right mind at the moment, having run face first into 2 different ring posts in this bout so far.
And now we're back in the ring. The trash can is still there in the middle.
The trash can just waiting to be used.
Oh, Nina's setting up for something right now. Something big. There's the trash can. Oh!
Been just going for a textbook body slam dead center.
You know, sometimes you just got to act quickly. There's the 2 count.
Yeah, absolutely. If you give your opponent too much time to recover, they're going to turn it around on you. And, you know, she just did not want Tina to have the opportunity to get back on her feet.
Nina almost feels like she's taunting, but that's going to pay her no dividends.
Absolutely.
Currently, Tina's mounting a comeback, but can she truly take advantage? Well,
those forearm shots, but Nina hangs onto the rope, not eager to go anywhere, but another shot with a forearm might be enough. And there it is as Nina makes her way to the opposite corner, and the clothesline brings her down to the mat with purpose.
You know, that's very impressive. You know, Nina is not a small woman, and Tina, you know, has the size disadvantage. To be able to bring someone down like that is rather impressive, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean anything if you can't capitalize, if you can't take advantage. Trash can's back in play.
There we go. No disqualification. Trash can to the back.
There we go. This is the spot.
Good old weapon play, and the sound of that metal echoing off flesh.
With such a size and weight disadvantage, you know, Tina needs to make use of everything she can. This is a no DQ match. You can't worry about morals. You can't worry about rules because there is no rules. You just have to be the one standing at the end. It doesn't matter how it happens.
I'm kind of surprised that more weapons haven't come into play yet. The sheer hatred and animosity these two have shown for one another.
Slip out.
Gets out of the hold.
Another clothesline brings down. Oh!
Yep, Nina's back on her feet. The back elbow sends her back down.
Tina's got some momentum right now.
Absolutely. The momentum dime has flipped. We've changed back. We are now in Tina's match, but a 1 count.
A 1 count. I'm sensing some exhaustion from Tina. Meanwhile, Nina kicks out at 1.
That was... I'm surprised she was able to... Perhaps getting her second win there.
This is very concerning for Tina.
Absolutely. Tina now has to find a way to keep the advantage pressed. And here comes the trash can again.
Nina going to town on Tina's back.
Breaking that can over her back, bending it in unsightly directions as it rakes itself across their backs.
5 minutes
Tina manages to kick out after I imagine her back is on fire. She's going to need to see a very good doctor after this is all said and done.
Absolutely. Hopefully there's a good chiropractor nearby.
Yes.
You know, like Schroeder Chiropractor.
Like Schroeder Chiropractor. Trash can once more.
That trash can is going to be worthless by the end of this.
Rapid fire trash can. Nina is begging for mercy right now.
Absolutely begging. You got to.
Tina shouldn't be contemplating. Oh my goodness! Did I see what I think I saw?
You sure did. You saw a low blow there. Nina makes the pin, and that's
it. My goodness. You know, that is some barbaric behavior, but if it won her the match, then it was clearly the right decision.
Winner,
the smartest decision.
Big Mama Dakar!
You know, fair enough, I suppose. It was no DQ after all, so I guess for a change, I can't really fault anyone for not, you know, for going for such offense.
Frankly,
but
I'm surprised that because it's no DQ, the low blow didn't come out sooner.
That, you know, that's also a fair assessment. That I just, yeah, no, I'm surprised. I'm surprised we only saw a trash can, one low blow. The crowd's still firmly behind Tina here.
Tina took quite the beating tonight.
Unfortunately, she did. That was quite a gut-wrenching bout from bell to bell. But you do have to wonder, is it over between these two?
She might have heart and she might have toughness.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit, and it is for your AAPW Wrestling Championship. Introducing first, the challenger, weighing in tonight at 153 pounds, from Houston, Texas, Houston Hendricks.
I understand you have some pretty rocky history with this man.
Indeed. Me and Houston's rivalry goes back to since I debuted. This kid, I hate him. I hate his stupid high school level education. I hate his stupid long hair. But you know, he's proven time and time again that.
And
he's
his
quite
opponent, weighing in tonight at 175 pounds, from Kyle, Texas, he is the AAPW Wrestling Champion, the demigod, Zach Taylor!
Here he is, Zach Taylor.
The former commissioner, kind of out on still out for business for himself by the look of things.
I mean, who else would you be in business for in this industry? You have to be the smartest man. You have to be the one standing at the top. Of course you're going to worry about yourself and do whatever it takes to stay there.
I do believe there's room for sportsmanship, for some kinship between competitors. But we all got our different way of doing things, I suppose.
Here's what I will say about Mr. Zach Taylor. I don't appreciate him name-dropping me earlier and blaming the loss on solely me.
He was really quick to throw you under the bus earlier tonight. I did really notice that. That kind of stood out a little bit.
You know what? That's fine. That's fine. He can say whatever he wants. At the end of the day, I'm the one who went to college.
You did. You did go to college. You remind us every day.
In any case, even though Zach and Houston are roughly, there's not too much of a height difference, there is certainly a massive muscle difference right here.
Oh my goodness.
Oh!
Chase Burdick stepping in early to stop the early assault. Early assault with a weapon, mind you.
I see Zach try to take advantage of Houston's hubris. While Houston was too busy trying to get the crowd on his side, Zach was ready to pounce on him.
Oh my goodness. Zach hasn't even taken his shirt off, and yet the punching has already started.
We're starting off quite hot right now. Houston is just laying it into Zach right now.
Absolutely not giving him a second to think or to breathe, just laying in shot after shot, kick after kick, trapping him in the corner.
If I was a smart man, which I am, I'd say that Houston is probably frustrated with everything Zach's been doing to him the past few months.
No, you are absolutely not wrong at all. You are right on the money there. After all the repeated attacks by Zach, the repeated just insults and name-calling, something I noticed is that it has been a really long time since anyone, be it like in promos or on commentary, what a chop.
That chop just cut us off.
It did. It cut me off. But you know what? That's okay, because it was a chop, and it was deadly, and it hurt, and I could hear it from here.
Oh, Zach showing some cleverness right now.
Recovering just a little bit.
Houston's going for tried and true. Misses. Zach ducks out of the way.
Gets out of the springboard, into the head scissor, throws him over with a Rana, and Zach is outside on the concrete.
Collect yourself, Zach. Collect yourself right now. You're going to need to.
As I was saying before, it's been such a long time since anyone mentioned Houston's age in an insulting way here before, but Zach brought it up again for the first time in months. And Houston follows up with a Luthez press.
There's the anger, there's the frustration. I've personally felt a Luthez press from Houston Hendricks, and they don't feel nice, and I only know he does them when he's truly angry.
That does sound about right. It cannot be good to have a man's fist balled and ready to smack you in the face.
It's not good when Houston goes for top rope either. Zach seems to realize this, rolls out of the way to the opposite corner.
It's the veterancy and the ring knowledge, just the genuine, the ability and the know-how of Zach Taylor coming into play there.
Yes, he shows some ring awareness, pulling Houston down into the corner. That's taking advantage of your surroundings right there, stomping him into the corner.
Absolutely, just stomping on his chest, trying to compress those ribs into his lungs. Anything else that's going to just not only just hurt, but keep him from getting as much air into his lungs as he can, deprive his brain of oxygen, and keep him from moving.
Right now, Zach is completely taking advantage of the shaking Houston. He is laying in elbows to the back of the neck area, trying to ground this kid from doing presumably any aerial assault maneuvers. Ooh!
And there we go. Houston fighting back with a shot to the gut and a
head, but what a silly maneuver.
That had to do as much damage to Houston as it did to Zach.
Going for a suplex from Zach. Oh!
And he connects. Dead center of the ring. Houston is down.
A 2 count. Houston showing some wear and tear.
Absolutely. Bringing his legs up almost into like a moon shape to try to get the full leverage of that pin, but Houston's still able to kick out somehow.
Zach is one of the more experienced wrestlers here at AAPW. Meanwhile, Houston is one of the youngest. This is truly an example of experience versus youth.
It's almost a master versus student scenario as well. Zach being one of the Zach being the most long tenured teachers here at AAPW as well.
Going to the well.
And the kick to the face, because why not?
Hey, if it works, it works. I don't think I've seen Zach miss that move since he started hitting it again.
I think you're right. I think you're right there, Jen. I think every time he has done it, he's scored a hit. And Houston got the full brunt of it that time, gripping onto that nose and that jaw.
Quite literally on the ropes. Uh-oh.
And another chop.
Ouchies. You're going to see that one on his chest later tonight.
For sure. The sheer sickening thud of meat on meat echoing through the arena.
Ugh.
The back elbow sends Houston to the mat with purpose.
There's some recoil on Zach's end, but overall, he's the one who's still on top. A bit of a cocky pin, but hey, do whatever you want if you feel like you're on top, I guess. Some would say it's wise, some would say it's arrogant.
It is definitely arrogant. Zach cannot make the mistake of underestimating his opponent, especially one that's been doing so well against him as of late. This is Houston Hendricks of all.
With help.
With help.
With help.
With help.
Yes.
Zach was the one who had help.
No. Yeah, I mean, kind of, but, Houston, he had to call and grab someone from outside of the school, presumably because no one here likes him, and no one here would help him. Oh!
And that clothesline sends Houston down to the mat.
Vicious clothesline drops Houston. Houston's quite a fan of clotheslines as well.
Absolutely. But he knows how much damage they do.
5 minutes have gone by.
So he knows how much it's going to be wearing on his body throughout all this.
5 minutes has had Zach mainly stay on top, with Houston mounting some resistance. Zach currently raising Houston up to the center. Knees to the back.
Driving those knees into his middle back.
The back is such a crucial muscle. It is very hard to do anything when your back is hurting.
Oh, absolutely. Even after just like a long day of work, like it's just too hard to continue some days.
Right now we got a tight hold on the chin. Trying to sack the energy out of Houston right now.
Trying to close off those airways.
It seems to be working. Houston, oh! Perhaps I spoke too soon. Houston seems to be rallying right now. The crowd completely behind him.
Finding his way up to his feet.
Beating his way out of the situation. Oh!
Zach grabs the hair and drags him back down to earth.
There we go. You use what you can get. And if the ref isn't going to stop you, then why not do it? Oh! Some deadly knees to the head.
Just dragging the length of his leg across Houston's face. It's
dropping this high
devastating.
schooler back to middle school. Oh!
But he gets his way out of the body drop. Zach connecting with nothing there as Houston rolls out of the way just in time.
Was it instincts or was it planned? I'm willing to bet it was just instincts, but hey, maybe a monkey can type out Shakespeare if you give it enough time.
I'm gonna go with maybe a little bit of both. I'm pretty sure he saw him coming and knew he had to get out of the way, and so he rolled.
Zach's got Houston trapped in the corner. And
he ducks under the chop, gives him one of his own.
I suppose this is some revenge for earlier. Oh, but Zach, a quick kick to the gut.
Quick boot sends Houston down. He's on his knees. Zach grabbing the hair to get back into control.
We're back in the middle. A knee to the gut. Oh my goodness!
Shotgun drop kick sends Houston down hard.
His brain is rattling right now like a maraca. He probably can't get two thoughts strung together right now.
Bouncing back and forth in his skull like a game of Pong. Absolutely devastating strike to the head.
He's staring at that blue mat thinking it's the sky right now.
I hope he's not in that bad a shape.
Zach
he's still got a match to fight.
More offense to the back.
Into the belly to back. Zach gripping the back of his own head there.
Houston needs to learn when to stay down. If he takes any more punishment, he's going to end up in a hospital.
Somehow able to fight out of that pin. Houston is still up. We have AAPW Wrestling Championship on the line here.
Vicious grab to the hair from Zach Taylor.
Is Houston bleeding? Was I seeing that right?
Houston may be bleeding, and you know what? I wouldn't be surprised.
He did take a devastating shot, and Zach looks like he's targeting his nose now. I do think he is bleeding. That man, his nose is bleeding.
This is the sure sign. This is a sign for Houston. Give up, kid. You're bleeding. Zach isn't. What do you hope to achieve?
Not really a give up sign, more like now it's time to just get your head back in the game and pull out here.
You can't get your head back in the game when Zach's been rocking it the way he has this entire match. Oh!
Zach has definitely been targeting Houston's head, especially now that he's bleeding, but Houston is able to block 2 strikes and fight back with 2 of his own. Zach somewhat dazed by the looks of it, by the sheer force of the shots.
It is simply miraculous. Houston's mounting a striking offense. Reverse whip. Shoulder tackle.
And Houston, the jumping shoulder tackle and the jumping
Euro.
back elbow.
Oh, maybe not.
Using that extra momentum to set
Neck
Zach
breaker.
down. Beautiful, beautiful neck breaker. Center of the ring. Zach has been rocked.
Zach is trapped in the corner right now. Houston's getting his steam back on.
His second
Here he
win.
comes.
He's up on his feet.
Drop kick.
Drop kick to the corner.
Oh, we're going for round 2.
Going for it again.
Drop kick.
And another successful
Will we see a
connection.
third? 3 times the charm. It's either now or never. It was never for Zach.
And he's 3 for 3. The connected drop kicks.
Houston's going for the top. I think we might know what's coming, but Zach isn't down, so... Uh-oh, I think Houston's going for something else.
Looks
Something
like
at the beginning.
There it is. There's the
There
heart
it
attack
is.
right there.
Going
In for the pin.
2.
Houston has won matches with that move before, and Zach is still able to kick out somehow.
We saw that Houston missed it at the beginning, and now, even though Zach has taken quite a bit of punishment from Houston, he's still able to kick out. It is very impressive. And frankly, it's impressive that Houston is able to gather his energy. I don't know where it's coming from.
The resiliency of both of these men is something to be admired, and we've seen both of them time and time again
Oh.
show that even when the going gets tough, they have the stuff to keep going.
There was a vicious back elbow, but Houston trips Zach. Oh, going for a behind.
What do we got?
German suplex into the pin with a bridge. A narrow kick out.
A 2.9 if there ever was one, Edmund. 2.9 if there ever was one.
It is clear to see that both these competitors are feeling the effects of each other's offense. Houston trying to get the crowd behind him right now because apparently he can't get the morale himself. He tries to get the audience behind him.
That
10 minutes
knowing the
have gone
audience is
by.
behind you is just
10
the extra
minutes.
bit of fuel you need to keep going sometimes. To know that these people want to see you succeed is the extra motivation you need beyond just scoring a victory to keep going when this much damage has been done to you. When your own blood is drenching your face.
Speaking
you
of
just
this,
need that little momentum to
speaking
keep
of
going.
this battle momentum, it seems things have slowed down as both men battle on the apron. Kick to the head.
Enziguri getting that foot up to kick Zach
Oh,
in the head.
my goodness.
No, what are they doing?
Zach is fighting. He's trying to prevent this suplex on the apron. He's fighting, dropping to a knee. Houston can't seem to get him over.
He
Uh-oh!
knows what's coming.
Houston back in the ring.
Draped over the rope, though. You got to wonder if that did
He's
any
coming.
damage in itself. And the
Big
boot
to the face. Oh, Houston wraps around as Zach tries to come back in.
Catches him
Ducks
in
the
waist
elbow.
lock.
Oh, no! Zach manages to hit the brainbuster.
That could be it right there. Another close 2 count.
Near. I could have sworn I saw the tip of this ref's fingers hit the mat before Houston kicked out, but it's the ref's decision, not mine.
No, he got away from the 3 just in time, but it was close though. It was still close. I was starting to see 3 pop up on the screen in big bold letters. 3.
It is miraculous that Houston has been hit this many times in the head and can still get up. I wouldn't doubt that he has a concussion.
He's got to be seeing something. He's got to be seeing stars or something right now. He's just been absolutely devastated.
Boot
The
from
entirety
Houston.
of the
Oh
match.
my goodness!
Zach.
There was an attempt from Houston to fight back, answered very quickly by an Enziguri in the corner.
Absolutely.
Houston lifted to the top rope. Uh-oh.
No good can come of this.
Oh my word,
Zach
I've taken
has
this once. Oh my goodness!
That backbreaker over the knee.
Oh my god!
Somehow, some way, Houston is able to kick out.
This is inconceivable. That move could probably kill a person. How in the world did Houston kick out of it?
Just absolutely deadly offense from Zach there.
Zach is shocked. Zach is stunned.
He is absolutely gobstruck at the fact that Houston was somehow able to kick out of that attack.
Absolutely flabbergasted. Where's he going?
I'm not
Where's
quite
he going?
sure. He's
The
going-
belt? Is he just going to take it and leave? You know, technically, if he DQs, he retains his title.
If he DQs or counts out, he does retain his title.
But he's not
Right.
leaving. He's climbing back in the ring with the title. Uh-oh.
This isn't about just winning now. This is about just devastating
Are
Houston.
we going to see a second attempt of what transpired at the beginning of this match? Zach's got the belt ready for Houston.
I think we are.
Ducked!
Calling back to his
Oh
early.
my word!
The
Vicious
forearm
forearm
strike. The Rainmaker.
Rainmaker.
That could be it. That could be the end.
Houston, cover. Why is he not covering? This fool is not Wait a minute.
This is his moment to capitalize.
What's he doing?
I'm not sure. I don't know what he's got planned.
Lingering by the belt that's fallen on the ground. He has it now. He's picked it up.
What is he thinking?
He's staring at it. He's pondering it. Oh no.
Houston,
Oh my
no.
word, Houston.
What are you doing, man?
I would expect this from anyone but Houston. What
Right?
is going to happen here?
Come on, man.
Oh, he drops the belt. He was clearly contemplating hitting him with it, but
Good on
I
you,
guess his
buddy.
morality. his morality won out. Instead, going for trying to shoot top rope.
Good on.
Frog splash. Oh, rolls through. Zach rolled out of the way. Super kick.
Dear God, Zach in control of the
Up
match
on the
once
shoulders.
again.
Oh,
He
flips
fights-
out of it. Whoa, flipped
we
around
go.
like a pizza.
The tornado
Satellite
DDT.
DDT. German. Oh my goodness.
Dear God. The
Going back
pace-
for the corner. Going back for the corner.
The pace of the match has quickly turned into
Houston knows he has to put this away right now. Zach is in perfect position. Here
There
comes
is
Houston. Frog splash. He hits it. He hits it.
experience.
That's three. Houston. My word.
Houston Hendricks is our new
The
AAPW
winner
Wrestling Champion.
and new AAPW Wrestling Champion, Houston Hendricks.
And yet again, Houston Hendricks climbs a mountain, chops down a big old tree, and becomes victorious,
You know-
becoming AAPW Wrestling Champion.
I could write an essay on every reason why I hate Houston Hendricks, but even I, after seeing this match, have to respect the grit. Clearly, he doesn't value his brain getting hit that much in the head, but clearly, you know, he has fight, he has soul, he has spirit, and even I can respect that, even though he'll never go to college and never be as smart as me.
He calls himself some scrappy kid, but he's a scrappy kid with a whole lot of gold around his waist right
He's
now.
a scrappy champion now.
An amazing, amazing match as always from this guy.
The fans are clearly on his side.
Absolutely.
Elated to see Houston Hendricks walk out with the belt. I can only imagine how confused and furious Zach Taylor will be upon gathering himself.
However long that may take, you are absolutely
Ladies
right.
and gentlemen, please make sure that you are following us on all of the social medias. That is AAPW on all of the socials, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Make sure that you follow all of us to stay up to date on all of our upcoming shows. We will keep you updated there. Are we ready for our main event of the evening? The following contest is a special attractions OVW match, and it is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, weighing in at 230 pounds, from Louisville, Kentucky. He is a two-time WWE Tag Team Champion. He is the head trainer at OVW. Doug BASHAM!
And Doug Basham himself walks into the AAPW arena. Can you believe it?
At the size of this man.
That is a man as strong as he is tall, and that is a tall, tall man right there. Doug Basham, two-time WWE Tag Team Champion, OVW Champion, Lord knows how many times. This man is all power, all strength, all ring knowledge.
This man has been wrestling longer than I've been alive.
You're right, and that is a scary thought to think about.
And his opponent, weighing in tonight at 180 pounds, from Austin, Texas, Manny Domingo!
Manny Domingo is a former AAPW talent.
He is.
I had the pleasure of watching his final match here while I was still training.
You are absolutely right. I remember calling his farewell match here against Ollie Summers just a few months ago in 2022. And he has returned here at AAPW, a graduate, an alumni, one of AAPW mainstay, until he was able to get a contract with OVW and make his way to that stage over there in Louisville.
And might I just say, one of the finest talents that AAPW has produced in recent times. Look at the way he presents himself. It's not enough to think sharp. You have to look sharp, and this man is bleeding charisma.
Absolutely, and just the absolute way he carries himself, even when he's not in the ring, is like wrestling somebody.
My
It's
goodness.
It's just a reflection of the kind of character he is. And not only is he a great dude, but he's just an amazing athlete.
Look at the
all on his
sportsmanship
own.
from both these men.
You gotta love it.
You know, if one of these men were smart, they'd, attack each other. But I suppose when you come from the same area, you're going to have some respect for each other. And I suppose I can't knock it. Look at this.
You gotta have some show of camaraderie and respect for the other guys that get in there and do the same thing you do. And to see these two show it like this right here, that's amazing.
I hope this child has been doing well in school to justify that gift. Otherwise, I don't know.
Don't worry about the child. They're doing great. I'd worry about you, sir.
I'm going to pretend you didn't say that because you are much less smart than me.
Much less smart. Okay, I'll remember that.
Both these men are packed with muscle. I'm a mind over matter guy, but even I have to admit that there is some pure mass on display right now.
Yeah, Doug Basham has the height advantage, but both of these guys are packing enough mass that the strength advantage can really go either way. We start with a quick collar and elbow. Basham getting Manny into the corner, however.
Quickly overpowering him and pinning him down to the corner.
Manny
tried to capitalize, but Manny manages to slip away.
Just the absolute ring knowledge of Manny, just the experience, not only working the indie circuit here in Texas, not only being trained here at AAPW, but working at OVW, being trained under the tutelage of Al Snow. You got to wonder just how all of that different knowledge, all that different experience is going to culminate here tonight and be shown by Manny right here.
I'm expecting to see some very intellectual tactics made tonight from both these men because honestly, they have the experience. They should have the know-how. I'm excited to see these intellectuals in play. Another slip away from Manny. Seems like Doug just can't quite get a grasp on him.
Definitely the size difference between these two. Doug may have the strength advantage, but Manny is a faster, harder to reach companion.
So far, very agile.
Absolutely.
Some showboating.
You gotta love the showmanship. You gotta love it.
I'm surprised that Basham didn't just hit him right there, but I suppose there's some mutual respect.
Giving one of his own.
Returning fire, huh? Manny doesn't seem to be super pleased by that. It almost feels like he's being mocked, perhaps?
I feel like he's caught off guard a little bit by his own display. It's gotta be playing some kind of mind game on the guy, and here we go.
Oh my goodness, these men are currently jockeying for position. Doug manages to slip away.
Fighting out of each other's hold attempts in somewhat of a scramble. Both, as the head trainer of OVW, Doug Basham has got to have had plenty of opportunity to face Manny before, and Manny's had to have plenty of opportunity to train with Doug.
Perhaps.
So you got to know these guys got to know each other inside and out, and you got to wonder who's going to be able to just fool the other enough to pull out and just get on top enough to pull out a victory.
This is a gridlock right now. Right now, both these men are trying to wait for the other one to make a small mistake so the other can capitalize. And so far, it hasn't been happening. Doug grabbing Manny, dragging him down.
He's got the armbar locked in.
Top wrist lock, I believe.
Yes, you're right. My bad. The wrist lock is locked in.
Manny is to the floor, trying to keep his shoulder off the mat.
He was trying to keep away from getting pinned. You're absolutely right.
Oh my goodness, Manny is standing and Doug is still on his knees. Fought to the ropes.
The difference in height there.
Drop down.
Manny walks over.
Basham hits the ropes too. A show of agility and stamina.
Manny taking a moment to say hi to his mom.
Perhaps.
Kind of playing Doug for what for here.
Perhaps Doug didn't realize he had dropped out until he exhausted a few more laps. I think that's a dangerous tactic to keep running like that.
For sure. You got to save your energy as much as you possibly can, and you don't want to use up all your cardio in the beginning of the match.
Especially against someone as quick on his feet as Manny.
And if there's one way to really drain yourself of your own cardio, it's to run the ropes.
We've got some wrist, some arm work.
Oh my goodness.
Tearing down on the arm right now. Working that arm.
It looks like the fun and games are over here now. Doug Basham absolutely wrenching on Manny's arm like that.
Back to the ropes. Manny slips out once again. Doug Basham just cannot get his hands on Manny. Manny just keeps finding a way to escape.
Absolutely.
He's as slippery as an eel.
He just keeps using that agility advantage to get out of Doug's grasp and to keep the strength advantage away from him.
I have to imagine that, even though these two have respect for each other, even Doug Basham must be getting somewhat frustrated.
I think so. The way he manhandled Manny's arm when he got him in that one wrist lock, though, like that, I believe that was the evidence we need there.
Doug Basham inviting Manny to the middle, perhaps for a contest of strength?
But I believe Manny knows that Doug could easily win that, so he's hesitant to give him what he wants.
There's some caution on Manny's side right now. He seems very hesitant to take this hold. Stepping back to reevaluate. Think. There's no need to rush into anything, especially if your opponent's not going to charge at you.
Looks like Doug is taunting
but he went for it. He went for it.
Doug taunting him just a little bit by crouching down to be at eye level with him.
Oh, teasing the other hand now.
Here we go.
We're going to see.
They are locked
in.
Doug quickly turning it around.
A
Basham
foolish
in control.
move on Manny Domingo's part, but Doug Basham must have known that Manny would have accepted. He's utilizing those incredible muscles of his right now to keep Manny pinned down, picking him up. What are we going to see right now? There's this. Oh, pushing him to the ropes. We're going for it one more time.
Trapped
Drop
in that
down.
arm again. Manny does not roll out
Hits
this
the
time.
ropes. Both men hitting the ropes. Now Doug Basham slips out.
And hugs Manny's mom. What a nice guy.
Manny cannot be pleased. This is clearly a mock. This is clearly a Doug Basham trying to rub it in.
What do they got?
Whatever you can do, I can do better. Back to hugging mom.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm not quite sure what kind of mind games these guys are playing with each other right now.
You know,
but it's got to be working.
I think a significant amount of time has passed, and both these men are still pretty much at the tip-top shape. There's some mind games going on. Maybe they're trying to burn each other out before the real offense starts.
I'm starting to think you're right. It's been pretty much a warm-up from the start of the opening bell here.
Oh,
Manny catches the boot.
Yeah, Doug Basham tried to sneak a boot in there, but Manny was wise. Oh!
Uh-oh.
Doug's down.
Oh, no. Is he okay?
Uh-oh. I hope he's okay. It would be very disappointing if that was simply the end.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good.
Doug is really
He's in the corner
feeling
now.
that leg. Was it his hip or was it something else?
I'm not sure. He may have pulled a hamstring or something.
Manny is keeping his distance for now, perhaps out of respect.
Perhaps he knows. Perhaps Manny knows that he's just playing possum?
I don't know. He's been down for quite a while.
I hope he's all right.
Manny keeping his distance yet again. The referee trying to keep Manny a distance away.
If he's playing possum, then he's definitely dedicated to the part.
He's doing a phenomenal job at it.
He's a method actor, if anything. Calling in Al Snow.
Al Snow in the corner is now approaching the ring.
Hopefully Al can bring some.
Uh-oh.
Hopefully Al can okay him.
Al checking in on his friend from OVW.
Indeed.
This is very concerning.
This is absolutely concerning. Al Snow, the head of OVW, and Doug Basham, the head trainer.
Dislocate a hip? Oh my goodness.
I hope not. Goodness, it's a hell of an injury to go through.
Something's happening right now.
Yeah, something is up.
Manny's approaching once more. Checking on Doug Basham. There's just the respects coming in again.
For sure.
Checking on each other, making sure they're okay.
Mm-hmm. These two you gotta know.
What? At the end of the day, they're friends, right? At the end of the day, they are friends.
Absolutely. This is that camaraderie and kinship.
This is respect.
Between competitors. We mentioned before.
What?
It was!
What?
It was all a ruse! No! Body slams Manny Domingo in the center of the ring. Doug Basham played us all for fools, and we fell hook, line, and sinker. Hook, line, and sinker.
I could see that coming from 100 miles away, and I knew that Doug Basham was playing possum. And Manny didn't. Manny trusted his friend, and now Doug Basham is on the offensive.
Yeah, you say what you want, Jim. Say what you want, but either way, Doug Basham has betrayed our trust.
He did the smart thing. What can I say? Doug Basham currently working Manny to the ground.
He's got him locked in the hold tight. Manny trying to work his way to the ropes by the looks of it, but not quite close enough to make a break. Still not giving up, though, however. Trevor Blue asking, and Manny saying no.
Manny trying to fight out. I bet Manny's probably upset.
And a side headlock takeover sends Manny back down to the mat. Doug Basham in control with the headlock locked in. lack of a better term.
This is the smart thing to do. Manny is a very agile, fast, quick on his feet competitor. Doug Basham grounding him. Oh! Manny attempting a roll-up.
Quick pin attempts from both guys here. You are absolutely right. That's a very good thing to point out. By playing possum in the way he did for so long and so exaggeratingly, Doug Basham slowed the pace of the match down to a point where he could firmly cement his control over Danny's more agile and quicker pace.
He took advantage of Manny's respect and friendship to get an advantage.
You are absolutely right in that regard, too. He knew that Manny would not be willing to just kind of sit there as this guy was hurting like that. The kinship is too strong there, and he took full advantage of that to lure him into that kind of trap. And so far, it's working out in Basham's favor. Very much
Basham
so.
currently has Manny's head locked
10
down.
minutes
Manny
have
trying to
gone
fight
by.
out.
10
Doug trying to
minutes.
keep him on the floor.
And you have to wonder the amount of running, the amount of, I don't want to say exhaustion.
Back down on the ground.
But the amount of running and stuff that they did beforehand already kind of wearing them down just a bit. Does he have the oxygen to keep continue if Doug continues to wrap him up like this?
Perhaps that playing possum was a way for him to recollect his stamina.
But you are absolutely correct on that account, too. The longer you are laid up and resting, but at the same time, you give your opponent more time to recover as well if they're not immediately focused on engaging and attempting to destroy you that quickly.
Manny striking at Doug Basham's side. Snapmare back into a chin lock and on the ground. Manny cannot get off the ground. Every attempt has led to Doug Basham dropping him back to the floor.
I do believe that Basham is now targeting Manny's neck more than anything else.
Look at these men steaming under the lights.
Just the heat of their bodies, the physical exertion that they have, the toll of wrestling that is taken on their night, and that open door in the arena, letting in all that cold air. You definitely seeing the steam boil off of them now.
I can say for certain that when you get moving, it doesn't feel cold anymore.
For sure, I don't doubt it whatsoever.
Manny is unmoving right now.
Yeah, speaking of moving, not much has happened.
We get a slight kick and a slight clench, just show signs of life, but Doug Basham shows no sign of releasing him. How is Manny supposed to get out of this?
He's got to find a way to that rope somehow. Somehow, some way, he's got to get over to that rope or find a way to break out of the hole.
Managed to hit that knee off of him, sitting up.
Yep, Doug Basham now back up on his knees, Manny on his butt.
Look at the size of those arms wrapped around Manny, back down to the ground.
That is a lot of muscle to have wrapped around your throat like that.
I don't think the right decision here is for Manny to try and overpower Doug Basham. He needs to try something clever, fast, before Doug Basham just puts him to sleep.
You are absolutely right. We've been saying from the get-go that Doug Basham is definitely the stronger man in this contest, but Manny is no slouch. But Manny knows that he's got to do something fancy. He's got to pull some trick out of his sleeve to get out of this. The question is, can he retain that thought pattern enough with the life being choked out of him in order to get through?
He has to do something smart.
Smart.
Yeah,
you know
Manny
smart.
managing to sit back up. I do know smart, and so I know that, scientifically, you should probably find a way to get out of this really quickly. Because according to my studies, when the human body has no air, it tends to shut down.
You are absolutely correct in that regard. No blood, no air means no blood, which means no body function.
Manny back on his feet, hitting Doug Basham, trying to get out, pushing him to the ropes.
Headlock has remained locked in. Manny had the chance to get him off, but Doug Basham
One
stays
more.
locked.
Doug Basham is preventing Manny from throwing him off.
And again.
Into the corner.
Into the corner now, back into that metal turnbuckle, and again.
That is not comfortable on the back.
Not at all. There is padding there, but it's barely effective.
This feels like some desperation from Manny's part. Doug Basham's hold has loosened, though. Manny's up.
Both
Gut
guys,
kick.
Both guys now free.
A chop.
But both of them showing the wear and tear of the match already.
This is Manny trying to jockey back into power, but Doug Basham
he fights
slips from behind.
Fights his way out into another gut kick.
What are we going to see from Manny now? Manny's got to do something big.
Off the ropes yet again.
Oh my goodness.
Was that a code red? In a 3 count! And there it is. Manny Domingo pulls out a victory over Doug Basham.
Winner,
Once
Manny Domingo!
My word.
What a contest. What a contest here tonight. No, you're good. The mind games, the cardio, the ring awareness, the wrestling technique, Wrestlingology 101. Just absolutely beautiful beautiful displays from both guys. But just, wow. What a contest.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for both guys, Doug Basham and Manny Domingo.
Doug Basham is still holding his leg. Perhaps he actually did hurt it, just not as badly as we thought.
Hopefully he's all right.
AAPW, you guys need to be proud of this man standing in the ring right there.
We sure are, Doug.
Not only did he move all the way to Louisville, Kentucky to be a part of Ohio Valley Wrestling, OVW, he is killing it down there. And not only can you catch him on OVW TV, you can catch him on the Fight TV network with the app or on YouTube. I highly recommend you guys follow this guy. You follow his social media because he is going to be a star.
Hell yeah, he is.
Manny, I did come here to AAPW and I was overconfident. To each and everybody out here, young kids, older kids, and us old kids, never judge a book by a cover and always give it your all every time you do anything. Manny, congratulations. I never ever thought you would beat me, but you were the better man tonight.
Doug Basham, ladies and gentlemen.
Indeed he was, Mr. Basham.
Indeed he was.
Manny, Doug Basham showed incredible intelligence throughout this match. He was cunning, he was clever, clearly utilizing all that experience he has to try and overcome Manny. Manny ended up, however, being able to overcome all those odds, He showed fight, he showed grit. He was able
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for coming out tonight. That is our show here at AAPW. Next Saturday, February the 4th, we'll be right back here again at the AAPW Arena. You don't want to miss it. Look at the social media, official AAPW on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Watch out. Our announcements are coming out next Saturday. Manny Domingo, ladies and gentlemen, right there. Like I said, next Saturday night, right here at the AAPW Arena, February the 4th. Thank you very much to all our fans watching on TV. Thank you very much for coming. And to all our fans here at AAPW Arena, thank you very much for being here. And with that, we bid you good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.